to another video. This time it's not a vacation video, it's not a prank, it's not a dining or restaurant video. I mean, it's just a sit down video, right? So I decided that I'm going to do this video because it's an opinionated video, and I was like, I think I want to do this video and share my opinion and my reasons, you know. And I think a lot of persons will agree with me, some persons may not agree with me, but here goes. So this video will be about my top 5 female influencers in Jamaica. All right, I decided to do this video because I was sitting and I was thinking about the impact that females have on other females, especially teenagers and young adolescents in Jamaica, and especially these social media influencers. Now, just to be clear, this is my opinion, and I chose these persons based off my observation and how I feel about these female influencers and the impact they have on Jamaica. Now, the impacts that I'm referring to can be financial impact, impacting students as regards to knowledge, education, social impact. It's a variety of impacts that I'm looking at, and not just a social impact, right? So I will be choosing a wide range of females who may not even be focusing on the same thing, but they are strong influencers in my opinion, doing their own little things. All right, so for me, number 1 would be Terri-Karelle Reid. So I truly love Terri-Karelle dearly. For me, Terri-Karelle is my number 1 influencer. Why? Terri is just so real, right? She is real and she gives it to you just as it is. She is very educated. She speaks eloquently. I mean, if Terri-Karelle should have an influence on another female, for sure it's going to be a positive influence. 100% sure it's going to be positive. She's real. She's all about positivity. She's all about upliftment, and she's all about growth and development. If you should sit and watch Terri-Karelle, you will learn a lot from her. She will inspire you unintentionally. And if you've not yet followed her, I would encourage you, if you want some positive influence, follow Terri-Karelle Reid on Instagram. She's pretty good. She just came out with a book that she wrote. I am yet to read the book. I want to purchase the book, but to be honest, I'm still reading other books, and that's the reason why I'm still waiting out a bit. But she's pretty positive, always posting positive videos, positive quotes, positive messages, and she has a beautiful daughter, Nai, that she's always posting, and the way she mentors and guides and she's there for her daughter, it's amazing. So if you are a parent as well, Terri-Karelle would be the ideal influencer for you to watch. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2 for me is Aunty Donna. Everybody know I'm an Aunty Donna fan. I love my Aunty Donna. Aunty Donna has contributed drastically to Jamaica overall, both socially and financially. She has supported a lot of individuals who were in need or who still are in need. She has catered to the development of young persons. The other day, she assisted a nursing student at NCU by paying her tuition, and this is not the first. She has started businesses for many young persons who wanted that push start. She has built homes for the homeless. She has provided money for persons who are sick and those who are in need and those who just want a one-day meal. And I think that is a great impact that she has had on Jamaica, and it spreads beyond Jamaica because she has a large fan base in Canada, in the UK, in the USA, and that's pretty good, right? So Aunty Donna, she also influences others who want to be a philanthropist, because as she mentioned, a lot of persons have started their philanthropical work because of Aunty Donna. A lot of persons as well do look up to her because of her great contribution. So she has that kind of influence and impact on Jamaica. Third for me would be Crystal Tomlinson. So Crystal is her own self. Crystal is positive. What really caused me to gravitate towards Crystal is her positive mindset and how she speaks, how she pronounces her words, how eloquently she speaks. She is good, and she does not respond to negativity. She's not all up in the spotlight. I mean, she differentiates her personal life from social media, which is key. You have to do that. I think she's pretty mature, and similarly to Terri-Karelle, she has a daughter, and the way she speaks about her daughter and how she will guide her and share things with her and post her, and she is so amazed by her daughter's growth and how her daughter is developing. It's amazing. She's a great speaker, and thus for persons who are interested in public speaking, Crystal would be a great influencer for you. For mothers with toddlers, Crystal would be a great influencer for you. And I mean, if you're an optimistic individual like myself, then Crystal would be a great influencer for you. So Crystal was my third influencer. My fourth influencer would be Miss Kitty. So Miss Kitty is a whole personality on her own. Miss Kitty has that sort of vibrancy while being so educated and so eloquent in how she speaks as well. I don't know if you realize something, but I gravitate towards influencers who speak pretty eloquently because I'm attracted to how people speak. Miss Kitty spit out a lot of facts. She's about her facts, but let me tell you something, Miss Kitty will answer you back. But she's about facts, and she's about what's really happening, right? And Miss Kitty knows how to get the attention she needs when she needs it, which is pretty good. She knows when to have that causal effect on others, right? And she uses it to the best of her ability, and she does not abuse it. So I like Miss Kitty for that. And she will empower females. She'll guide them and tell you what not to settle for, because a lot of females are settling for less than they deserve. So if as a female you know that you're settling for less than you deserve, and you feel as if you're not growing, or you feel stifled, or you feel as if you're in a relationship or a friendship where it's toxic, Miss Kitty can give you tips on how to let go, how to know when you're being used and abused, how to know when it's time to move on. She will also teach you big words will make sense, because by listening to Miss Kitty, I've learned a lot of words that I've added to my vocabulary. So when I hear Miss Kitty talk her big words, I don't just say, oh, it's a big word, whatever. I would go ahead and Google the word, or I just take up my dictionary, because I'm fascinated by words again and how people speak, right? So I like that for Miss Kitty. And she has mixed personalities, so she knows when to be an entertainer, she knows when to be a radio host, She knows when to be an MC. She knows when she's hosting big events. She has different characters and personalities, and that's pretty good because that's how I am. I have my various different personalities, so I like that about Miss Kitty. Then my final influencer would be Spice, Grace Hamilton. Spice for me is an influencer, not because of her song, but for me, how Spice is as a parent. I think her parenting skills are exceptional as an artist that is well established and has a lot of bookings. Spice makes time for her kids. If you look, you'll see she's teaching her kids Spanish, and she's ensuring that they're getting the best education possible. A lot of parents who are out there, or they're influencers or they're artists, what they do is they send their kids to those well-established private institutions so that they will gain maximum education as possible, but they don't spend the time with their kids. What I like about Spice is that Spice make time for her kids. She's always posting her kids, always teaching her kids, always playing with her kids, and I'm amazed by that. Not only that, because some persons can do it for social media, but when you see how Spice kids react to her, you can see the love, you can see the care. So you can see that these children, they appreciate what their mother have been doing for them, right? So I love Spice for that. I like Spice as well because she believes in giving back. So she has her woman empowerment program where she gives back to Jamaican women. Just last week she had an event at Hope Gardens where she gave back to mothers in need who have their children going back to school this September. So she has that impact and that influence on others. So if you are especially a mother who is pretty busy, or you're not making time for your kids, and you know you want to see how others get that done, I think Spice would be good for that. If you're interested in giving back, or you know, additionally, Spice is an eloquent speaker. When you listen to Spice conducting her interviews, I'm like, yeah, Spice speaks well. She puts her words together. She is very good. You know, she answers her interview questions pretty good. Spice, solid. Alright, so these are my top 5 female Jamaican influencers and the reasons why I consider them great influencers in Jamaica. Thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe.